Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Baltimore Backyards. I'm meteorologist Chris Swaim, and we've been busy over the past couple of months. We've added some new feeders. The season change, the temperature swings, the snow have brought different types of birds. Plus, it matters what you put out there. So we've added a couple different types of feed, tried some different things. So if you're looking for that specific bird, maybe it's a northern flicker, maybe it's a white-breasted nuthatch or Carolina wren, it depends on what you put out there. We've tried some different things. Here's what's worked, and here's what we've seen. I think woodpeckers are some of my favorite birds, and I love to watch this red-bellied come in. They're kind of bullies around the feeder. I mean, they're a lot bigger than other animals, so they'll fly in and clear out a feeder, but this one was a ton of fun. And you could see the benefit of the water in the background. And when this red-bellied comes in, a lot of other birds try different feeders, or they kind of wait their turn. There's a mourning dove up here in the branches, that vibrant red head. You'd think it'd be called a red-headed woodpecker. That's actually a different species. This is a red-bellied. It's his favorite peanut. It takes off. You see a lot of birds, and this was a particularly active day, and there's some days where I'm like, I can kind of see what's out there. I don't know if I want to set the camera out, but every now and then something slides in that just is so cool to see. That's a northern flicker, and there's a couple different types. There's a red shafted and a yellow shafted. I think my favorite part about this shot with this flicker on the feeder is you can see the yellow shafts just under the wings there. It's a brilliantly beautiful bird. It's not something we get very often. I've only ever seen it a couple times, but it did hang out and get at this suet for a while. There were a couple finches and other things hanging out. They didn't seem too bothered by it, but the northern flicker, I mean, just the size of this bird is so much bigger. It's in the woodpecker family. We've had a lot of luck with woodpeckers. I've seen a lot of them that are from Maryland. Check that one off the list. Just a really regal, fun bird. It loved suet. If you're trying to get one of these, suet feeder seemed to work just fine. So this is another fun bird that's normally around a lot. I've had some trouble getting it, so I was really excited to see this nuthatch show up. Slate blue color, white chest. It's a fun bird, and I think they have a ton of personality. They're hilarious to watch. They're very particular. You can see this one is really trying to get the perfect peanut size. We'll start this back over, it takes off. But it's just a fun bird. If you're looking for that one. The winter blend mix and halved peanuts, it seemed to like in particular. Wouldn't eat anything else. It's kind of fun. Another thing that you might want to consider, there are a lot of birds that just prefer to eat off the ground, so I'll scatter a little bit of seed. If you're worried about other animals getting it, just do a little bit. It usually goes pretty fast. I'll leave this paused here first because we have a couple of dark-eyed juncos that love to eat off the ground, and then one big mourning dove. But there's a bully that lives around here. The Northern Mockingbird. You know, I hate to call birds bullies because this is just a bird being a bird, but watch, it'll clear it out pretty quick as this comes flying in. Northern Mockingbird, I haven't seen much on the feeder. There's quite a bit of them around this area, but they're really cool. They mimic other sounds. They've been known to mimic car alarms, sirens, artificial noises, as well as other birds. They usually do it in 3 or 4 different calls. They'll go through different cycles. So if you hear something that maybe sounds like a cardinal, it's not quite a cardinal. Could be this guy, but it seems to prefer ground feeding. Hung out there for a while, and no other birds really came near it. It's been a ton of fun to see new things show up. It's always that excitement of setting out the camera, checking to see what you've got. This has been really fun for me. I hope you all are enjoying it too. If you saw some birds you like and you want to try some things, reach out to us. Send us an email, Facebook, or comment on this YouTube video here below about what you've seen, what you've tried, what's worked, and what hasn't. Maybe we'll implement some of your solutions too and let you know how it works for us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on next episode of Baltimore Backyards. I'm meteorologist Chris Swaim. If you've enjoyed that episode of Baltimore Backyards, you can check out more episodes by clicking this box down here. And while you're at it, go ahead and tap that circle to subscribe to WMAR 2 News for great content posted every day.